Can you repeat that again? What does this machine do?
It's gonna...
Cells.
Oh, it cuts the cells.
Solar cells quality system.
Solar cells. Okay.
Yeah.
Quality assurance of solar cell system. Laser scraping.
他第一次来，他是太阳能的那个设计工程师，所以他是robot 中文也很好，这个他也叫 robot， 但中文也很棒。他是我们这次就特意从美国赶回来。Street lights.
Street lights here.
Do you remember this one? No, I have one. I have one in my apartment.
This is a solar powered. It has an extension here.
Yeah.
And you
use... Layton.
We were just talking about this.
Yes.
Too.
So this is.
Also can charge a cell phone.
Yeah, it's got the.
Cell phone or is it power adapter? Everything.
So when we go to Durban, we're going to be having a bunch of these.
Yes, the sample is a panel.
Eric.
Not yet. No, we can do that. Not yet. Yeah, not yet.
This is how they test the panels. They'll do a flash of light. These are strobe lights.
Oh, this is the.
Yeah, and then it'll give it a readout.
It's a testing.
Yeah, they do a flash of light.
Yeah.
And then what happens is they're gonna plug. No, well they're just storing these now. But afterwards, when they have it, they're gonna put it here and they're gonna tie them in to their system, and then they're gonna do a flash of light and they're gonna get a reading. And based on that reading, they ascertain what the performance and quality level is. So this is how they do their QA/QC. This here is a where they store them. And this is the kind of thing that we would need in the U.S. You put this on your pitchforks, and then you can lift them up without hurting them.
This must be the vacuum where they're put in here.
Rubber.
I think this is a laminator.
The laminator, yeah.
It's a laminator. Laminating machine.
Over here, this is where they put the frames on, Eric?
Yeah. Aluminum frame maker.
So they squish it and they put it in this.
With air pressure.
It's pneumatic.
Oh, so solid.
It's just an XYZ axis. XY axis.
About 1 million power. Has in this factory. 1 million power. Products 1 month.
1 million in 1 month.
1 million
products.
1 million watts.
1 million watts.
Try one of those in your suitcase.
Still 100. There you go. Look.
The capsule is
do you know what the difference is?
The capsule is 3.8 million.
Yeah, one's
3.8 million. See
monocrystalline.
Yeah, this is
mono.
That's mono one. So
PV.
Do you know why they do it in half cells like this?
Yeah.
Because they do it in odd configuration.
这是多少瓦的这个？
How much?
50.
How much is that? How many V? How many volts?
No. It's total it's 50 watts.
Yeah, no, but one. How much is one? How much volts? One.
Probably 1.2 and a 1.3. Because the whole one get one piece is going to be 3.5 watts.
Okay.
I'm going to show you all the seals. Okay. The backup wall. Backup.
Sing this song. This is another. Oops.
这一个版的这一块板的话，这两块板都是自己，都是做坏了，这是也是美国一个客人，
It's been to America. They find out that because some shortcomings here, so they go keep it for testing.
Oh, okay.
Got a problem, so not going to sell it.
They're doing research on it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that too with our broken panels.
It's very nice. See, they got a CE. This factory got a CE.
Do they have TV?
No, CE.
CE.
No,还没有 TUV 是吧？
没提。
Not yet, not yet.
Budget, okay. One of the things, so they do a lot of framing, is that correct? They do.
Yes, they do everything. They do everything.
Okay.
Normally, for the factory like this, they gotta purchase all the cells from the source part of China, and of course order that 1 month before they can make. So.
这是选片儿。
So the cell tester. Because this is very
Solar cell tester.
yeah, it's easy to be broken.
It'll break if you grab it.
Very thin.
Yeah, I'll turn it around, you can see. Very thin.
And this is a poly.
Yeah.
So that's the panel we usually get exported with this cable. Yeah, connector.
这是检测背后的参数。检测背后的参数在推。
So they get all the data or the specification. This one.
Oh, he made all the tools for this, yeah?
这些是做那个小产品的模具。
Oh yeah, that's the mood. You remember that all the street lights or the garden lights?
Yeah.
They make molds by themselves.
So these are the molds.
So let's say that's what I want to let you know.
Has he got the machine? Has he got the machine?
No, they get manufactured to make this.
Yeah.
But he has money to buy that, so he has money to manufacture by himself.
Yeah.
So any like the camping landings or other things that he could have made it by himself.
Yeah. That's just
Cool.
the tool.
So it's still pretty cool.
Yeah. For the small stuff, it's alright in there.
Yeah.
Technology, background.
Eric.
It says change your battery pack on this.
Okay, well, we'll
Okay.
Eric. So basically what's happening is, in order to make those mold cells that we were just looking at, cost like a lot of money. And so Jackie's making the point that they've got a lot invested in this. It's just where does it go next kind of stuff.
This is the suggestion box. You like that? Suggestion box.
And look, you need to have a key to make any suggestions, so... I'm joking. So here we have a couple of examples of flashlights that are charged by solar. Camping lanterns.
Yeah.
More camping lanterns.
That's a software charger. I exported it to America here, and exported it to Nigeria, exported it to Indonesia. So nice. They got a tip exactly what iPhone looks like. They got an iPhone style. So yeah, it's like that. And he makes that by himself. He got all the boots for him. All right, here we go. This is in this room. Come on. That's what it makes.
这是 LED 灯
LED lights.
，LED， 这是 LED，
Yeah,
So
so
LED products.
LED。
It's going to be what he's going to do next.
Go on that. So
LED
this
lights.
replace the...
the fluorescent bulbs.
That's what you're going to do next. So they get, you can see, there's a panels on the top of this Layton.
And then
这
this
刚
is,
才在下边看
They
见
mix
的
that.
图片
and this is an LED
哎，
large
这是
strip.
LED， 哎，
That's what we want that. The alternative to UV.
Is LED.
About
is
small,
very, very
about small
wattage.
products like this. I
这
think.
这就是手机充电器，
Yeah, that's what it makes.
太阳能的手机充电器，太阳能手机充电器，
So this is
这
240.
个
So this is a cell phone charger.
240? 240V.
它是240伏。
这个，这个是你们的是240伏，
不是，他问你这个是多少？
我们这是220的，
220.
中国交流的，
220
啊，
voltage.
也可以按照客户要求
So it's
就
up
该
to
做
the
的。
buyer you can make. And the small one.
啊，这是给你准备的药品。
哦，对，那点亮了。 small
这
one.
这是小球坡，这是 LED。
I'm gonna export it to Nigeria as well. So very cheap.
你看干这不专业的，这个手机充电器呢？充电器，这个产品，初中当时和美国有客户合作的。
Actually, this is designed by American people. It's designed by
当时
American
是
people.
给 Apple 配套的。
Apple iPod.
Yeah, yeah.
这个手机充电。
See, it works like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it very lightweight?
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Light bulb.
It's very cheap. It's very cheap.
Low quality.
Torch as well. It's quite.
But
I mean, useful everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Small. 它设计这个东西的，它是。
是一口线路。
就是对。
In the dollar store.
here, hold on.
这是线路就是可以做
I。think I brought one of ours.
Him inside.
外
Him
面
inside.
没
Him inside. That's
这
what
是
he
小
said.
产品、小烟筒、手电筒。那个大的就这个。
你只要有量产的东西。
黄粉。
This is a sample of a
Yeah.
wind turbine system that they're trying to work on. This is just these are a couple of prototypes, but interesting, very interesting.
And normally we get a wind power string like this.
Yeah, yeah. But this, yeah,
But
it
compared
loses.
with that one,
Yeah.
this one doesn't work very well.
这个做的是因为做的比较显呢，这是垂直的是风光互补的这个。
Yeah. So
And over here we have these are the LED lamps for street lights.
you can design by yourself or use your design. Hey guys, module.
The only thing.
Designs by himself.
Brand new style.
Yeah, brand new design. See, like this.
It'll, yeah.
LED lights have got a problem to get it's easy to get heat. Easy to get heat. So
It has the heat sink.
yeah. Oh, 哎，哪块散热了？
这就是散热，
哦
会先散热。这个罩的外壳跟
So that's why he designs like this to get the heat out easily.
Yeah.
You design like this.
还有几款再过很短一段时间，各类都是图片上
I get an email you later. Get a design more. It would have more designs. I'll show you.
Cool. This is where it heats up the wafers, and then they put the soldering on.
Yeah,
And then it goes from there, and it drops here, and then these are the soldering sections right up here with these types of strips. This is the soldering, the aluminum, and then this is a system. This will move slowly, and it'll very accurately solder this, so that the efficiency, the amount of panels that are bad, is minimized with this system. This is from Japan, and if you look at it, it was designed so that it could be shipped in one container. So, and then this can pump out quite a few wafers, and then it goes from there. Then it goes through this process until it's finalized, and then it comes out, and it looks like over here. There to the left. That's what it looks like. It comes out. It looks like. Oh, okay. Anyway, it looks like that. It's got the panel, and it's got some extra bit of the aluminum coming off the sides. And then they put it on.
就变成了那个连着正负极限的那个电池那个是。
Oh, these are the. Okay.
These are being put on. This chick here's been wrapping them.
This is exactly it.
So it depends different orders. That's for the small chip.
And then this is a tester that they're using here as a surface. And what they do to test it is they'll plug it up to the computer, and then they'll do a It's like
Flash.
a pulse. It's like a flash, but it's really quick. And then they'll get the data from that, and that data will indicate the efficiency and the performance. And then they'll take that and then move that into, if there are problems with it, they, take it off, or this is where they do a bit of their QA/QC. Then we come over here to the laminating.
Yep.
This is a massive laminator.
Yeah, 这是最大的了吧？最大的层的 max。
Oh, they get two. They get two now. Okay, so they get two.
Maximum.
So it comes out here, and then they do the laminating process, which combines them all together into the same. What's eventually going to become part of the panel itself, but they're in the same orientation. They're all lined up properly, and then after it's done with that, they take it to the framing booth.
What was that? The framing booth?
Yeah, the framing. That's where they put the aluminum frame.
Right there.
So they come over here. Right now, what they're doing is these are smaller orders. These are just single systems.
The starting lighting.
Yeah, I would imagine so. And so instead of putting it on a big, they're putting it on here, and they're
Garden lights.
yeah. So they don't need to use all these really cool products and stuff. Then they come over here to the frame thing. And here they have.
哦，我知道了。
It's pneumatic, and they'll set it here, they'll put it on, and then they'll push the frame together into what we see. Here's from the frame.
Yeah, that's what the panel is 230.
330?
230 watt.
230.
So this is a 230
This is the
watt.
back. This is the back side. This is the front.
Oh.
Okay.
Hold on, Rob.
And so this frame here is
Can you put that for
mounted
1 hour?
together. How much money you got on it?
One Japanese yen.
Yeah, Japanese yen. Yeah. There you go.
Whoa. 这是230呢。Okay.
Then here's where the diode attaches. This is one of the final stages. And a lot of American companies, they'll get this much done in China, and then they'll send it to the U.S. from here, and where they'll attach the diodes, which collect. And then they call it made in America. But really, it's from this point. This is about 50% where it's done.
你是不是这个完体就这个样子？
没有开始翻新。
哦，为什么？因为如果我们将来做的话，如果做到美国的话是这个样子的出水，然后在美国做装线，这样变成美国制造。
他不是他们像美国是这样子，这样不打开它。
We gotta export it in America, so we cannot do. We're not gonna do the aluminum frame. We're gonna make aluminum frame in America. So that's made in America.
Oh, okay.
So just export it to America like this. Yes.
And is it secure? Will it break? Is it fragile?
No problem. No problem.
像我现在这个
Do you also import the aluminum there too?
这个边框也可以出口美国吧？
可以，这个可以
Easy.
这个就是给
That's for
发
America.
美国去的。
That's for
我
America.
现在就这样子发给他，然后呢再给他单独发这个。
And we're gonna export.
So what?
It's for the pieces. And
And
here's the
and it
diode.
sits there.
这一个，还有这一个
Yeah, and see, this is the Tyco plug.
，yes tech。
Tyco, and this is the unique one. This is the one that I mean, there are several different varieties of it. Some of them are more expensive than others, but this is the Tyco, and this is the one that we use the most. So this is what we use on Cylindra a lot. They use another one on a lot of the Sharp panels, but it's okay because you can order this type of plug on any panel. You could say, I prefer to have Tyco. Then you have the same types of parts, and if you look inside here, I don't have the tool, so I can't open it, but you twist this piece off here, like this, okay, and then you have a piece that plugs it in, that cracks it, and I'm not going to take it off because then we'll have to, redo it. But this is waterproof sealing here. It's got a bit of a silicon solution on it, which is why we don't want to do this too much, because then we might lose the seal on this one. But it doesn't matter because it's going to be covered by the rest of this. But this is integral, because if you're going to be doing these systems, you need to have the same types of plugs, because the tools are expensive, the extra bits are expensive, and if you do it in small quantity orders, that's when it gets really, really difficult, because the prices are really, really high. But if you do it in large quantity orders, you can minimize the cost for these things, and these are some of the more efficient ones, from my understanding. So
很多的了解来说，这个东西如果是高配置，这个板子要你这个买主。
And the other cool thing is that the Tyco factory is
要求高的话
right here in Qingdao. So
这些线也很贵，这些接口什么东西都是高贵。
它都是最贵的。
This one's made in America.
Yeah, made it for
yeah, wait, hold on. We need to get a sign that says "Made in America" and then have Mao in the back. You know, like and then like the Chinese and American flags, "Made in America." This is the quality control flash testing system here. What they do is they put it under here and then they plug it into this computer and then they do flash pulses. And then this
for each cell of panel.
For each cell of the panel.
Cell of panel.
Okay.
We get all the data about
and
the
then
cell.
It'll show, and then they can use this information to determine. Number one, it's a good quality control thing because if they're having problems with these numbers, then they need to go back to the manufacturing section of it, and then they'll fix things, make sure that the welding is done properly. Maybe there's some misalignment, maybe there's some misstep in the manufacturing process. So this is a unique tool not only for the consumers on the back end to ensure that quality is maintained, but it's also good for the factory who can ensure that the product that they send out is going to be top efficiency, top quality. Now these systems were all designed in Japan and they're also utilized in Germany. And what they do is they minimize the amount of issues that arise by having a very streamlined, very easy manufacturing process, which it lowers the amount of money that it costs to manufacture them. It increases the amount of productivity that they'll end up having, and it helps to guarantee that the products that they have will be good for the end user. So these types of systems are very important for quality panel manufacturers and distributors, because if they don't have these kinds of things and they're just running it, then they can't guarantee the type of quality. So this is what they do in America, this is what they do in Germany, and this is what they do here in China as some of the higher quality solar panel shops. Now not all of them have this. The ones that do can do a lot better to ensure that the quality is right for the end user, the client on the back end of this.
44 pieces.
We want to find a way so that the pallets that we have we want to sell pallet loads. We want those pallet loads to be 5K systems. So in other words, the 5K system is based off of the 210 watt would be there would be 24 of them. And so we will hope.
这样就是24个托盘，就是
一个柜子14个。
Can we
14
24?
24.
You're saying 14. I'm asking if it's possible. We can find a way around it, but that's just like what I hope. So when someone comes in and buys a 5K system, we just say, "Here's your pallet."
Yeah.
And they take it, and then it's got everything on it that it needs. So they just put that in the back.
Including everything.
It's a 5 kilowatt system.
Two pieces in one box.
And then my question is,
So that's the 12 boxes for 5K.
yeah, it's 12 boxes for 5K.
Yeah, for 5K.
And so my next question is, if we do it in that manner, is it going to be a problem when it's on the ship? Because I know the ship is 12.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's so you're gonna test every
So,
piece, and everyone get the signature for quality control. Cool.
and we're going to go and look at the sample room here in a minute.
Okay, can we trade out your CF card?
Yeah, I need to get it back. It's not, so you would feel the heat, and this is how you test to see if the style is working, how hot it is. So if we wanted to test these, we just take them outside. This is the old generation here, and this is the newer generation, which is smaller, but it's just as efficient. It's designed for a different type of of system, and where your roof may have a little bit less water. And over here, these are the ones that we're looking at potentially doing in the U.S. This is the tank where the water would be, it's insulated and it would stay in here. And then these were the systems that would go up on the roof. And they're much better looking than these. Like in some instances in the U.S., you would want something that was aesthetically pleasing like this, instead of something big and bulky and kind of, I mean, who wants Chinese things all over their roof, Also, I mean, these are two in one system. This is one combined system, so you would have two of these. And this is an example of a monitoring system that you would have that would show the hot water. And this would be like in your utility room next to your washer and dryer, and next to your older unit. And this is all combined plus a pump, and they're about $1,000 without bartering per piece. So if we wanted to order one right now from them, it would be $1,000. If we wanted to send many more, the price would go down significantly. So there's a lot of potential for this system. This system is not SRCC rated, but that's okay because in a lot of places we can sell these cheaper than you would get back with your SRCC rating, because the SRCC systems are so costly that even if you get your 30% government incentive, that 30% is going to be less. It's going to be more than this thing costs. So you just pay this thing outright. So instead of getting $1,000 back, you'd be spending like $800 for these systems. So yeah, you're not going to get your third back in tax credits, but it's going to do exactly what the others are going to do at a cheaper price to the customer. So that's what we're looking at here.
So we have the batteries underneath here?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah,
Okay.
inside there. Oh, you can see that? You can see that
What's there, right?
Oh, it's battery inside there.
Very good.
No, I like.